Hello and welcome back to Brazil and Interlagos. We've got for you a 30-minute race on a custom date of the 7th of July 2024, starting at 6 o'clock in the evening, so just going into towards darkness. We'll need lights on today. Real-time progression, real weather, so I don't know what's coming up. That'll be interesting. We've got a standing start, no pit stops required today, on a default progressing circuit. Our opponents will be the usual Copa Classic Bs. We've got a full grid of 39 cars plus us in our Mini. We're on 118 skill level, so I've knocked it up one more point. We'll see how much tougher that makes it. A wet skill scaler of 1.00, medium aggression times 2 mistakes. Hopefully we won't need that wet skill scaler, but remains to be seen. So, without further ado, let's get into the qualifying results, and then let's go racing. Bogged down, but better second stage. Look at all the Unos. They're all there, aren't they? Easy. Come on. Oh, is that rain or is that from the ground? I think that's from the ground, doesn't it? So it has rained, and it looks like it's drying. Okay, and there's no clouds in the sky, is there? So that was a nice exit, that, wasn't it? We are on the lean fuel setting at the moment, as you can see. Sweet. Not so sweet. Oh, that's a bit silly, Andy, wasn't it? The last place you want to do it as well. I'm not sure we're going to be able to leave it on lean fuel. That's normal fuel, aren't I? Looking at this. Can't quite manage their pace, I don't think. It's borderline, but just need a little bit extra, I think. Right, let's go to normal fuel. Let's see how that serves us. They've still got their legs on us, haven't they? Down the straights. It's very close, isn't it? That's absolutely fantastic, really. They're still faster. Not sure where he was going there. Bit neater that time. Not as wide on the exit. Much better. Thought there might be a little gap open up there. I'll have that one now. Stop. Thank you. Nice. That works out well, doesn't it, for us? So he's coming back, but I don't think he'll be close enough come the turning point. We'll use our unconventional line. Not going to get pinged for it. It's not pretty, but it allows us to carry a bit more speed into the corner, which then helps us defend the corner. was a nice exit. We might have to give this one up, I think. We might actually end up losing 2 spots here. No. We might get away with it. Just. Very careful here. Give him lots of space. You know, I think we might have this now. Awesome. He's not running around the outside there. No way. Easy, easy. Ooh. Just starting to get a little bit of understeer now. The trouble is the front of the car is still very soft, as per the Alton Park default versus custom setup. It's essentially that setup, and the front's still very soft. So when you get on the brakes, it sends all the weight forwards, and the rear of the car gets quite light. But it does protect the front. Excuse me. It does protect the front tyres. So sort of swings and roundabouts, really. Just got to drive it mindfully. Forgive the cough, I've been struggling with a cold this week. Over the worst of it though. A little bit of breathing room behind us now. Silly. Silly boy, Andrew. Thought I lost that really crisp front end I had at the start of the race. It was the front end that had enough grip that I could place it on the circuit where I wanted, whereas now I have to almost throw the car around. It's not quite as reliable as it was. Better. Now I've got a bit of a toe as well. Perfect. Excuse me. Optimistic, Andrew. You lost out there as well, didn't you? Short-sighted. This might be an opportunity here, though. Come on. Just don't have the straight line speed, do I? That other Uno behind us hasn't given up either. Didn't quite go as I'd hoped that. Even in a tow, I haven't got the straight line speed. That's a bit rude of me on Daniel there, wasn't it? I better win this now, otherwise he won't be happy. Alright, can we get across the line first? With medium fuel. Oh, it's very close, isn't it? Need to make a break for this now, don't we? Look at Daniel's top speed. Come on. Ah, full bags. Right, last lap. Better make it a good one. That's taking the mickey somewhat, isn't it? No chance, mate. No chance. Maybe I run to the line. That wasn't the greatest exit there, was it? I think we're going to lose this. Well, at least we got a 1-2. Well done, bro. Well done. Awesome. Well, that was a good race, that. Wanted to win it, but yeah, that was a good race. I enjoyed that. Let's have a look at the times. Right, let's skip the cool down. So, Daniel got it by 0.18. It wasn't really close at the end, was it? He'd passed me by quite a way. And then just like, oh, the Unos, bang, 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 bang. Yeah, definitely an Uno and mini circuit, this one. I wish we could get more of these guys mixed in on all the races. They sort of show every now and again, but not consistently enough. I'd like them to be mixed up more if I can. But yeah, that was a good race. That I enjoyed that. Very tactical, very cool. Right, let's get into the replay, shall we? Well, I hope you enjoyed that race. I certainly did. Very nice, easy, tactical racing in terms of, well, I say easy, I mean as in easygoing racing. Everyone was sort of very fair, gave racing room. No one did anything silly. There was no like rear bumper bashing or anything like that going on. So in that respect, nice easygoing racing. I thought the track produced really close, fantastic balancing between the AI and us. There were a couple of places where we had a slight edge, then on the straights the AI would pull it back again. Had we have had the higher fuel enabled, it would have mitigated some of that, I think, and would have probably put us just a little bit on the advantage on the right foot. But I quite like being slightly on the back foot. It's quite a nice feeling when you're racing as the underdog. So I thought that the Unos were certainly the class of the AI field. I mean, there was just a sea of Unos at the front of the field with just then me and Daniel in the minis. It would be nice to get the Passats, the Golds, the Chevettes and the Pumas all running at the front, all mixing it up just like the Unos were with us today, rather than, so we saw it at Santa Cruz where the Pumas came to the fore. It just feels like there's just a little bit too much of a void between the other AI cars and then the Unos and Daniel's Mini. But I don't really want to go down the road of doing a full-on custom AI file for every car. I don't know what else to do, really. It is what it is at the moment. But if I was to increase the AI pace, so I was in racing with the Golds and the Passats, I'd end up being 10 seconds down the road, which is not really where I want to be. I want to be racing at the front. So I would rather they picked up their pace closer to where we are, really. but for the moment at least, it is what it is. We've got the Unos. There was a lot of them there as well. They made it very interesting. So that was very, very nice. I think this circuit will lend itself very, very well to a full 24-hour day, night, day cycle. I might choose to do a 6-hour race here and do a ×4 acceleration for the time, possibly. We'll see how it goes. That was one of the reasons I wanted to do this in that sort of going into night time sort of timing, just to see how it looked in the night time, really. So yeah, very, very cool, very, very happy. The car handled nicely. It had the same setup as what I had at the Alton Park default versus custom setup, and it's very soft on the front, and it makes it very difficult when you get on the brakes from a high speed. The front, you know, the weight goes forwards, it dips the front of the car a little bit, and then the rear of the car gets a little bit loose and light, and I noticed it was a real struggle at the end of this straight just coming up. Excuse me. And the car was just always, the back of the car was always fighting me, turning into this left-hander at the end of this straight here. Everywhere else though, it worked for me, so I'm not unhappy with it, but it was very difficult. We'll see what it does on this lap and see if it shows on the video or not. No, it doesn't really, but yeah, the rear of the car is always moving, and it was very, very difficult to place accurately. So, but like I say, everywhere else it was pretty sweet, so I'm not unhappy with it, and I think it also helped to reduce the amount that the balance went towards understeer as the tyres lost their edges a little bit. But other than that, very, very smooth, simple, straightforward race, just good fun. Anyway, I'll stop going on about it. I'll leave you there. Thank you very, very much for watching, and until the next time, we'll see you later.